the 28 postulates, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Now let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, look out at our Ermengarde. Religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious, Sister. Then there's Christina and Maria.
After last night, I don't think there's any doubt Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave Maria permission to leave the album for the day.
I told you, Sister Berth.
Okay.
Reverend Mother, I've brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the postulates and the mistress of the novices do not see eye to eye on Maria. How do you feel about her?
Well, I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be getting into trouble, doesn't she? Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and screams for me, her dress is got a tear. She waltzes on the way to mass, the whistles on the stair. And underneath her window she has colors in her hair. She's always late for church. She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I never could feel. Maria's not a lesson to the end. I like to say I will in her behalf.
Say it, Sister Margaret.
Maria makes me laugh. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flirty Jimmy with the wisp of love. Do you think the door you'd like to tell her? Do you think she wants to understand? Oh, how do you make me say, listen to all you say? How do you keep away from all the sound? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you want When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am. Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather. She's a darling, she's a demon, she's a lamb. She'll outbest her any best, try a holy romance. She can throw a whirling dervish at a whirl. She is gentle, she is bold. She's a charm, she's a headache, she's an angel, she's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find the word that means Maria? Liberty Jimmy, but will of the wisp of love. Many things you know you'd like to tell her. Many things she ought to understand. Oh, how do you make me say, listen to all you say? How do you keep away from all the sad? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand? Mother, may I tell
Now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I'm grateful to you all. Come here, my child. Sit down, Maria. I would like to talk to you.
Oh, yes. About last night. I was on my knees most of the night about being late, and after you'd been so kind and given me permission to leave,
It wasn't about your being late, Maria.
I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Margaretta heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, very few of us were asleep last night. We could only think that you had lost your way, and to be lost at night on that mountain.
Oh, but Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. That's the mountain that brought me to you.
Oh,
When I was a little girl, I used to come down that mountain and climb a tree and look over the wall into your garden. I would see the sisters at work and hear them singing on their way to Vespers. Many nights I would go back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. Oh, and that brings me to another transgression. I was singing yesterday, singing without your permission.
Maria, it is only here in the Abbey that we have a rule about singing.
And that's the hardest rule of all for me, Mother. Sister Margaretta is always reminding me but too late after I've already started singing.
And the day you were singing in the garden, oh, of your voice.
But Mother, it's just that kind of song.
I came through the window, and when you saw me, you stopped.
Yes, it's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song myself as a child, but I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, walkies that fly and food on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. What the dogs, what the reasons, what I feel sad. I sit there remembering my favorite things and they are
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodle, monkeys that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog, when the bees sings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things. Never so bad.
When the dies, when the bees sings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things and that'll be so We were both singing at the top of our voices.
You're right. It's just that kind of song.
Singing it always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was raised in the mountain myself, Maria. In spite of what you saw over the abbey walls, you weren't prepared for the life you lived, were you?
No, but I pray and I try
Maria, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
to find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept?
Even then.
Maria, the dress you wore when you came to us, is it still in the robing room?
Why, no, I'm sure it's been given to the poor. Sister Margaretta says that when we enter the abbey, all of our worldly clothes are... Mother, why do you ask?
It seems to be the will of God to leave us for a time.
Leave? Leave here? Oh no, Mother, please, no.
For a while only, Maria.
Please don't send me away. This is what I want. This is my life.
What are you ready for? Perhaps if you go out into the world for a time, you will return to us knowing what we expect, and that we do expect it.
Oh, but Mother, I know what you expect, and I can do it, I promise.
Maria,
If it is the will of God, where shall I go?
there's a family of 7 children. You like children, you're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Bontrap expects him this afternoon. He is a fine man and a brave one. He was awarded the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor, which was heroism in the Adriatic.
Oh, but Mother, a captain in the Navy, he'll be very strict.
You are not being sent to his battleship, Maria. God bless you, my child.
Mother, have I permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
Packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. I have been given permission to sing.
Yes, Captain.
I was calling for the housekeeper and she didn't answer me. Do you know why?
Sometimes she's not here, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing tricks again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another woman coming today, and she cannot walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Nottingbrook Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope to be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call. Was it for me?
No, sir. It was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call. From Vienna, a Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Yes, 2. Herr Detweiler
Ah, Detweiler.
and Frau Schrader.
The phone call, who was it?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. They'll be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. It takes 5 hours to be nervous.
But that scatterbrained boy delivering
Well,
telegrams?
that's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did invade Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He didn't used to whistle for us when his wife was alive.
Being the captain of the ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun's always looking for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have been fortunate. You will wait here.
I'm Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here. Do you mind stepping over here? Before you meet the children, you will put on another dress.
Why, I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, all of our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I will see that you are given some material today if possible. Now, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. Each day you will see how far they progress in their studies and carry on from there. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new Fräulein, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so that you may call them when you want them.
Liesel. Friedrich. Luisa. Kurt. Brigida. Marta.
That's correct. Now, let's see how well you listen.
Oh, I won't have to listen for them, Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house, a large estate. They have been taught to only come when called upon. Now, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
You won't have the trouble, Captain. I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir.
That is my order here, my butler, the new governess, Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir?
That is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt. Please see that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, I shall now leave you in charge. You are in command.
Pardon me, I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Well, thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this, Captain. I won't be needing you, Captain. Now, but it's just us. Would you tell me your names again and how old you are?
I'm Liesl. I'm 16 years old and I don't need a governess.
Well, thank you for telling me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14 and I'm a boy.
A boy? Well, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigida.
You didn't tell me how old you were, Lisa.
I'm Ruby. She's Louisa. She's 13 years old. And here's Mom. I'm 10 and I think her dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigida, you must say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
What a nice age to be, 11 almost.
I'm Marta. I'm only 7 on Tuesday, and I got a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color too. And you're red. I have to tell you all something. I've never been a governess before.
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No. No.
I like her.
It's in here.
My guitar.
What did you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
They don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you all how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you sing, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first three notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Come, I'll make it easier for you. Listen. Do, a tear, a female tear, re, a drop of stone, mi, a name I call myself, for I don't know where to run, so I need a falling bird, la, no to follow sun, tea, I drink this jam of bread, that will bring us back to a deer, a female deer, a drop of golden sun, be a name I call myself, I run from nowhere to run, so I need a willing bird, I know to follow sun, see, I drink the jam of bread, that will bring us back to a deer, a female deer, red drop of golden sun. Be your name I call myself, for I don't know where to run. So
Is that what you call something? Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on?
no, do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are just the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our head, we can sing a million different tunes, like this. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you try it. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. But it doesn't mean anything. When you love for me, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put in words. One word for every note.
raising him 3 times in 1 minute.
Yes, well, sometimes we do that. Now, all together. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most the dear of female dear, ray of the sun. Me and I call myself for a longer time. So I feel only glad, Lord, that you follow summer. Dear, 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 like a tree that's so far me, Ray.
Good night, Rolf.
Weasel,
Yes?
you don't need to say goodnight so early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Well, I have a way of knowing things.
Oh, you're wonderful.
No, I'm really not.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you would be here just this time tonight with the telegram for Franz?
Well, every year he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again to see you tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure that you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
Well, I took him here upstate with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the Goliath, but I probably shouldn't have told you that. I don't need to tell your father.
Why not?
Well, he's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're starting to get pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to, well, let's just hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't you worry about father. He was decorated for bravery.
Oh, I know. I don't worry about him. Just his daughter I worry about.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesel?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on
Fräulein Maria, it's Frau Schmidt.
Just getting ready for bed.
The captain is going to Vienna tomorrow and have this material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Before it's even made, it's the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope he'll like it. I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me. For the children. For play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees and roll in the grass. Think of all the rocks and caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. How do you find the room comfortable?
Yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window and the alcove. They'll be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Do you think the captain will be away long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just because they want to see their father.
You must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
Or not.
The captain won't have music here.
Won't have music.
And he used to love music. There were wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing, and he would play the violin or guitar. But now, he's shut all of that out of his life.
So that's why he is the way he is. But to not have music, that's just wrong for him. And wrong for the children too.
It will work out. The captain may marry again before the summer is over.
Well, that would change everything. The children would have a mother again.
It's going to rain. You better close your window.
Dear God, I now know that you've sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so she will never want them to leave her. I pray that this is a happy family in thy sight. God bless Captain, God bless Liesel and Friedrich, Brigida, Marta, Louisa, and little Gretel. And oh, what's that other boy's name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless Mother Abbess and Sister Margareta and everybody at Nonberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am understanding and help her to tell me what she's up to.
You're not going to tell on me, are you?
Help me to be understanding so that I can guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk in the garden when someone locked the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everyone up, so when I saw your window open,
Should you climb the trellis to get up here?
yes, that's always how I got up here to play tricks on the governesses. Louisa can climb with a toad in her hand.
Now, when you walking out by yourself tonight, got that dress cleaned out tonight, I would notice it in the morning. And then all of this would just be between you and me. Here, you can put this on, take your dress in there to soak in the tub, and then come back out here and have an edge. See if we can get to my bed and we'll have a little talk.
Today I told you I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, Gretel, it's you. You're not afraid of a thunderstorm, are you? Come, sit up here with me. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared.
Oh no, look. Come all of you up on the bed. Now we just have to wait for the boys.
I won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't afraid of the thunderstorm too, are you?
Oh no, we just want to be sure you weren't.
Friedrich, was this your idea?
No, it was Kurt.
Kurt, that's the one I forgot. God bless Kurt.
Why does he do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loudly.
Maybe if we sing loud enough, we won't be able to hear it. High on the hill was a long way goes currently, yodeling, yodeling, loud was the voice of the long way goes currently, yodeling, yodeling. Folks in the town lived
your Detweiler know we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. Your Detweiler's still on the telephone.
Frau Schrader? Thank you.
Any sign of the children? Franz?
Not yet, sir.
Oh, Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes, they're unlike any other mountains. They're friendly. See that green stretch of woods over there? When the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village, that's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
I like being with you. You're quite experienced for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of him, and when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You know, you're a little like those mountains, except that you keep moving. How can you stand to be away from this place as much as you are?
Well, maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here and stay.
Oh, Georg, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate to get signatures for the Couchburn Festival, but you like it here?
Well, we have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Henrik's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You president of a corporation?
After all, I managed Henrik's affairs for years before he died.
I guess I just can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Captain, your Detweiler needs coffee now.
While he's telephoning?
He's just gotten off.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the festival? The greatest quartet in Austria, the finest musical quartet in all Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
And so would I. But all I got now is a basso who's in profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good idea for the festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for who you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Rome, Stockholm, Paris, London.
On Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
I hoped it was because you like me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. I'm next to the wine cellar.
Max.
I like it. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our Abbey, Naumburg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I'm going to have to visit the towns around here and listen to the singer-buns, choirs, and quartets.
You'll be home for dinners, won't you?
Oh, yes. It was in a town, just about that size. Once, when I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir, in 1930 they won the festival, became very famous, toured all over the world.
Oh yes, whatever became of them.
By the time they were rich enough to live in America, their voices had changed. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin.
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you have a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's hard to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
This isn't a good time for making enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to greet you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight because they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me, I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
And you don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich, and you're rich. In all the famous love affairs the lovers have to struggle. In Garen's and Webb's the lovers stop and snuggle. The famous moments which you seem to have no fear of. While others who are very rich you very seldom hear of.
Know that I shall do him
What do you want?
I have a telegram for a Herr Detweiler.
Ah, I am Herr Detweiler. Thank you.
You delivered your telegram. Now go.
Georg, he's just a boy.
I am Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character. If you did, you're convinced I hate you.
You can hate me. I'm too lovable.
Herr Detweiler, the coffee is from...
I'll take it.
Oh, Captain, you're home.
Straight line. Get into your uniforms and report back here. At once. Where did they get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left in them.
Just a moment. Do you mean to say the people of this neighborhood have seen my children running around with old curtains?
Why, yes, they've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But, Captain, they haven't. They've just been unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
You have to hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear.
But you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her like one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof. He needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte can tell you about him. She can tell you a lot of things if you got to know her, because she notices things. She always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt's easily hurt. He's sensitive, and you brush him aside like you do the rest. I'm not finished yet. And Louisa just wants to have a good time. You just gotta let her have a good time. And Marta, I'm not sure about yet, but someone has to find out about her. And little Gretel, she just wants to be loved. Please, Captain, love Gretel, love all of them. They need you.
Stop it. You will pack your bags and report to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said those things, at least not in the way I said them.
Once you're gone, there will be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing?
I wanted them to sing for Frau Schrader when they met her.
Georg, you must hear. Edelweiss, Georg, why didn't you tell me your children were so enchanted?
Children, I'd like you to show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Yes, show me the gardens. I want to see everything, and with you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but that doesn't matter. I'm sure I won't get them straight for a very long time.
I'm Marta. You're Louisa. I'm Marta.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
But they're waiting to know you. They want so badly to. After I've gone.
No. I want you to stay. You've done so much already. You brought music back to my house. I had forgotten what it was even like. Like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way to sing through the night, like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills where my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
When a drop upon the sun, me and pain, I call myself for a long way to run. I came back to congratulate you.
Thank you.
The captain was really moved.
I think he was pleased. He asked me to stay on with the children
Oh, you're staying on.
until September.
September.
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey.
I'm going to become a nun.
Oh, a nun. How wonderful. When you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
That's right. You must have tell all our guests. Come along, children. The party's started.
Austin, you just let go. We've never had a party at our house before.
Oh yes, there used to be lots of parties here.
Bridget and I used to sing out and watch them from the stairs.
Once your father brought us to orchestra all the way from the Goodhead.
Yes, they were red coats.
Go ahead, children. Mind your manners. Come along.
I remember beautiful ladies and everybody dancing.
I remember Buckley, the most beautiful of all.
Yes, Louisa.
Of course, do you remember what Caroline Maria told us? Yes.
There's going to be Auschwitz. I want you and every one of you. And it was from out.
It's much more pleasant out on the terrace. Elberfeld, glad to see you in the Baroness Committee. Oh no, just ahead. I'm on my way up to see her. We'll find you out on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Well, half the people I invite are talking to the other half.
Maybe you're having a good time now we're speaking to each other.
Oh, sir. Boss Shaver asked me to let you know. She'll be joining you in a few minutes.
Oh, thank you. See if she might like this class of grading.
No, I've been dancing since I was a very little girl. Oh no, I haven't danced since.
They were like that.
But first, the boy and the girl meet.
No, that's all. Let me show you.
He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds?
No, Regina, no.
And when you look at him and sound you were dancing, you're in love with him.
One more dance, Carl, and then it's bed. Oh, Maria, you're not going to have dinner down here with the children tonight. You're having dinner with us.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
But of course, it's all arranged. You'll have to change. You'll have to hurry. Oh, Maria, wear that dress you wore the other night when we were all singing. It was lovely, soft and white.
Captain, shall I have the dinner?
No, not yet. The children want to say goodnight. Georg, I want them to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, not here.
Please, the way they did it for me. It was so sweet.
No, not in front of strangers.
Please, Georg, for me.
Presto changeo.
Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of ringing from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is hopping up to say, So long, farewell, our Peter's in your mind.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, our Peter's in adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you. So long, farewell, our Peter's say, I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes. So long, farewell, our Peter's in goodbye. I leave and leave, oh, sorry, and say goodbye,
Elsa, they're extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria taught them to do it.
I've been looking all over Austria for something like this, and I find it here.
Wait a minute, Max.
A singing group of 7 children in one family?
Max, Georg didn't even want them to sing for the guests tonight. I had to persuade them.
Ah, then you have influence. You must talk to him.
Max.
Elsa, this is for Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm.
strange. She's trying to be deep, but she's not trying to do it.
Why did they send her back to us? Do you know?
She hasn't spoken. Something for her.
I shall see her. This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
But has it taught you anything?
It's taught me that I never want to leave these walls again.
Maria, why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going, without saying goodbye.
Tell Maria, what happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened.
I was confused. I never felt that way before, and I couldn't stay. And I knew that here I'd be away from it all, that here I'd be safe.
Maria, these problems are not to be made to escape. What is it that you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margaret. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me about it, child.
Well, Brigida said that I was, and that he was in love with me too. And then there he was, and we were staring at each other, and I could hardly breathe. And then I knew I couldn't stay.
Do you like him, Maria?
Oh yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
I don't think I did. If I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what had been torturing me. I was there on God's errand, and to have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother, but I do know one thing. At this very moment, I'm ready to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and woman is holy too. You remember the first time we talked, you said you remembered your mother and father before they died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Oh yes, very happy.
And Maria, you were born of their happiness and love, and you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is how God wants you to spend that love.
But I pledged my life to God's service. I pledged my life to God.
Maria, if you love this man, it does not mean you love God any less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh no, Mother. Please don't send me back. Please let me stay.
Maria, these walls are not made to shut out the world's problems. You must face it. You must find out the life you were born to live.
But how do I find it?
Look for it.